Well, hellos, everybody. Good afternoon. We are Wednesday. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for me, my time. We are the 13th of August, 2025. And I have a little bit of free time on my hands. So I figured let's give Rennsport another try. I'm not really good at these sim games, but I do want to get better. Don't get me wrong. Uh, you know, we can talk for a long time about where I've been, how I got here, but I'm here, right? So hopefully let's have some fun playing this game and you guys can give me some pointers, whether it be equipment, track techniques, or anything and everything. Don't be shy to voice your thoughts here. Okay. So let's find ourselves a game here. It's not always easy, but okay, this is for elite. Ooh, okay. How about this? Intermediary register. Will it let me go in? It does. Okay, then. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So I don't know what the difference is between gold, silver, and bronze. And I don't know what these numbers mean either. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm guessing 1 is your some of the best of the best. And if you're 4, maybe, just maybe, you're a noob, like me. And maybe if your gold is because you spent some money in the game. I'm not sure. That's how I see it. Feel free to fill me in on how exactly this. I'm guessing this is what you would call ranking. So basically, that is it. I don't know what this flag is. I've never seen anything like it. Do I even want to know what that is? I don't know, right? Confirm. But it doesn't go away, so I'm just gonna leave my cursor over it. I don't know if it's okay if I leave or not, if I move it elsewhere, but I did click it. It just doesn't look like I click it. I don't know if you guys have too much noise in the background. Is a scorching 42 degrees Celsius here today. So basically, yeah, it's hot. I got the ACs going and they're not stopping. They have been continuously up and going since approximately 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning when the heat started to go up, and it hasn't let down yet. Okay, on to a race here, hopefully. Now, like I said, I'm not really good at this, and I don't have the best of equipments, obviously, but that's not the point here. The point here is to enjoy. And is this an enjoyable game? Well, I don't like starting from a wall, inside a wall, obviously. So I don't know the speed limit of the pit lanes. Am I going to get a penalty even before coming out? Bring down the volume a little bit because I don't want you guys to have too much echo. On the other hand, I don't really enjoy playing with earphones because I also wear glasses sometimes, so it's okay. It's just a trial run and we still got like 40 seconds of it, so I'm not gonna beat myself too much here for this. Okay, well I'm gonna get another warning there. Yep. There we go. Okay, next stage. Now this is where it actually counts. Oh, really? All right. On to the race. Really? I timed in second and 30 seconds behind the first guy. Okay, going to track. Oh no, that was bad. That was so bad. Oh, I jinxed it. Okay, whatever. I can still catch up to them, right? 12-minute race. Yeah, that's just wrong. Avoiding another car in the middle of the track, and I get penalized and sent into the. That's just not right.
Ichigo says. Name of the game?
Rennsport.
Looks expensive.
It's actually free. Obviously, you can buy cars and stuff, and that's when it gets expensive, but unlike iRacing, this is free to play. You don't need any monthly subscriptions.
Ichigo says. I gonna find a dealer. Rennsport is the game M8.
Is it? I'm just trying it out. It's like the third time for me playing it, so maybe you've been around for a while. I'm liking it. But yeah, one little mistake and it becomes fatal. And I really hate when you try to avoid cars, not to get any accidents, but then, yeah, you go off track and you get penalized for that.
Orby says, this and Project Motorsport are what I'm looking forward to.
No! Okay, I'm gonna get penalized there. right. You got. Oh man, no, 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 no,
Orby says, only on console but played Rennsport a fair while back, has had a closed beta key.
I did not know that you could play this on console. That's pretty neat.
Orby says, so hope they do a good job on console. Orby says, no, it's not on console yet, the beta was on PC.
Okay, well, started second and finished in third. And a lot of people left.
Orby says, but coming to console this year apparently.
Well, I don't know how. Are they going to keep the rooms separated? Because on one hand, I do like that you can play with everybody. On the other hand, I don't necessarily want to play with people with game pads. But it'll all depend how it's implemented, I guess. Okay, my butt's killing me here, so okay, so I see that there's a delay with the camera as well. This might be a little bit too much for my PC.
Orby says, no, apparently cross-play is there. I don't want to play with PC players, so we'll turn off. Not saying you are but to many cheaters on PC, just look at Battlefield 6 beta.
Well, see, that's not the kind of games that I play, so I wouldn't know. I don't play any shooter games. Okay, that camera lag is really bad. Maybe I'll need to stream from my backup PC. Oh, but that was I like this game. It's not bad, it's not great, but I'm
Orby
enjoying it.
says, 330k PC players banned already.
Really? Is that for their cheating or just people not really good at driving and messing it up for everybody else? Because was it yesterday or the first time I was playing?
Gamer YT says, what happened?
There was some people that were just purposely smashing into me. And then I get some penalties, so that wasn't cool. Hello, Zergamer. How are you today?
Orby says, cheating in the Battlefield beta, no this game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I would have been surprised if this game had 330,000 players. That would be pretty good.
Jetter Gamer YT says, good hell about you. Orby says, nah that's just poor driving lul.
Yeah, well, we're all guilty of it, but there was this one guy, was it yesterday or the day before? That's all he did. He would, smash into me, pass me, then brake and wait for me to catch up to him. Then he would try to go sideways on the track, so I'd run into him again. Over and over and over. I should have just left the race, but I didn't know we could do that. Like, I'm not a quitter. Even if I end up in the last place, I just enjoy running on the track. So, whether I end up first or last, I don't care. Just, give me a car and the track. But sometimes there's people that are worse than AI drivers. So I'm good as a gamer. It's extremely hot here again today, another 42, 43 degrees Celsius. So I have not even started working on my workbench this week. And there was kind of an appointment here today. So I'm like, okay, half the day is already done. I'm not going to start doing anything this afternoon.
Orby
So I'm
says,
just going to.
don't understand why people want to do that. Also because you streaming they target you. Some people were defo born as a mistake.
Funny. I agree. I
Shutter
agree.
Gamer YT says, player like this still exist? On online.
Yep. And I mean, I understand why iRacing went decided to go with a monthly subscription because then you would have to pay to bug other people. But since this game is open beta, anybody could pretty much join in and okay, 35, 40, maybe I could get in here. Okay. So I'll have time to another 5 minutes here to relax my buttocks. Because even though my chair is super comfortable, the position I am to drive is not that good. So for now, I'll have to do with what I have until the workbench is up, and then I could start customizing my rig here.
Orby says, when it releases as version 1 it will cost so get rid of a few silly drivers.
Oh, this is the kind of car that we're driving, really? Okay, this'll be crazy. I have not driven this car yet, but it looks crazy. And the Nürburgring is a highly technical track, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
Orby says, We like crazy LOL.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm new to this game, so I'm just gonna try it out, and I am running into some issues streaming it. I might need to go back to the other PC streaming it, because there was some really bad lag. Like my camera was like 5 minutes late. See, I'm still driving on the camera here. My camera hasn't catched up yet. That's crazy.
Orby says, yeah, your camera is a week back or so heavy.
Yeah, I should get rid of it altogether. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'll know that from now on, whenever I play this game, I need to stream from the other PC in the capture card. Because the PC's not as good, so. Okay, let's get ready for this. What kind of car is this? Oh boy. Okay, there it goes. I'm used to playing Project Cars 3, so it's very different. Okay, let's go on track and let's start our... I hate starting in the walls, though. They need to change that. I didn't set the button for the limiter here, so... Oh, this car wants to turn. Oh boy, does it want to turn. A little bit too much. See, I get a penalty and I didn't do anything wrong. See, that's what I don't like about these penalties.
Shutter Gamer YT says, why the camera is so far from the car.
Because that's the way that I set it, because I need to get used to this game. Well,
Or B
until I
says,
know how the
yes,
tracks
we
and
all have
how
our
to...
driving preferences.
Well, I need to learn the game and the feel for it before I start driving from the cockpit. Because in this game, you actually get penalties for crashing into people, so... And I don't want to get banned or wreck my ranking or none of that stuff.
Jetter Gamer YT says, okay.
This is so not like Project Cars 3. This is much more simulator. Oh, I'm gonna get a penalty. This lap's not gonna count. Darn it. So, Gamer, did you look at the DIY projects that I posted? Because you don't comment on Discord, so I don't know if you saw them or not. Well, the braking on this car ain't bad, honestly, folks. There's some cars you brake and the car just never stops. Oh, I almost had time to do another. We're only 4 people?
Shatter
Okay.
Gamer YT says, yes, I did.
Well, he's gonna get disqualified. No! Darn it! The car is really twitchy. What? We're only 2 left? The other 2 already left? Okay, well, whatever.
Orby says, as a sim racer myself, only friendly advice I would give is you're not hitting enough of the apex X and you're sitting in the middle of the track too much, so you have to move late to get round the corners. Orby says, hope you take that as advice and not an insult, M8.
No, you are completely right, and I agree with a lot of that. Like I said, I'm just still getting used to the game. Often, when I first got in here, I was going on the curbs, and I was getting a lot of penalties, so I'm like, okay, no, I'm going to stay in the middle of the track, have my laps count. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's not good.
Yet I get that. I understand. Not been here long enough, sorry, didn't see that. Smiley face.
It's all good. I agree with everything you said. As they say, practice, practice, practice. And maybe one day I'll get better. But also I play like different games, and each game the car behaves a little bit different. traction control in this car, which I like. When you want to floor it, you gotta kind of really ease into it.
Practice helps with consistency for sure. That's what separates me from the good racers. Don't put enough time in to get consistent. Enjoyed the stream. 8 p.m. here in Scotland, so gonna jump onto GT7 for a few hours before my bed. Have a good race.
Okay, have fun, and thank you for stopping by, and hopefully you'll subscribe and give me some more advice in future streams. Gamer, what did you like about those videos that I posted? Did you check them out? And do you see the kind of projects that I want to get myself into? I mean, they're going to be good. The steering wheel project is really good. Oh boy, that was bad. That was really bad. Like the steering wheel, I'm looking forward to doing. The base, the motor, it's a big project, and it's never going to be as good as Monza, or it's going to be better than Logitech though, but it'll never be a Fanatic or a Moza Sim ecosystem. I won't have as many
Sugarcaner YT says, you wanna make the F1 steering wheel?
Well, I want to make my own wheel. I want to make my own thing. That's the easy part. The hard part is more the motor. And it's never going to have the detail that Moza has.
I can't hear you well, the engine sound is very loud.
Yeah, I know, and I can't change it. Because I can't hear you guys because of the in-car volume. Why are my brakes given out this late in the game? In the race? I was doing so good that the tires wear out. No, the tires are good. Is it because I'm going too fast? Okay, let's bring it down a notch. Okay. So no, I just want to make my own false start. Both of them had false starts. Okay. Wow, I finished 2 minutes after the first guy. But hey, at least I finished before the two other ones. It ain't that bad. Okay, let's see if the camera caught up yet. Nope, camera still hasn't caught up yet. Can I reset the camera? Okay, I guess that helps a little bit. Yeah, this game is very demanding on my system, so I probably need to stream from my other PC. These races are long, though. 15 minutes every race, and you have to do the practice, and then you have to do the qualifying, and then you go on to the race. Ooh, I'm almost at level 2. Like, I got a bunch of buttons and encoders and switches and all kinds of stuff, and like, I don't want too many buttons. And the screen is very easy to do too, because I could put it on my phone. Unfortunately, games like this one, I might need to try to find another application, because the dash panel does not work with this game, because this game is still in beta. What? I get free cars? So I got... Oh, this is new, because I only had the Aston Martin as a car. And now I have a BMW, and I have this. Ooh, okay. What? Do the cars change? I'm confused. So
Better Gamer
initially,
YT says. Same here, I don't like a lot of buttons, steering wheel and shifters enough, but lights or little screen will be cool too if you can.
well, I can do the screen for every other game. It's just that dash panel doesn't work with this one. So maybe SimHub has something. There's also an application called SimDash, but you have to pay for it. So obviously, not having any monies. So I'm wondering, do they change the cars every day? Because when I started the game, this is the free car that I had. And now I don't have access to it anymore. Now I have access to other cars. So just for this game, the center screen wouldn't work, but for every other one, it would. As for the buttons, I understand all the buttons. You want to be able to change your brake ratio. You want to be able to turn on and off the traction control. You do want to turn on the speed limiter because you don't want to get any penalties in the pits. A dual clutch on the steering wheel would be really nice for starts. Etc., etc., etc. So I figured, yeah, two encoders. You could put four, but two should be good. And what? Three buttons in each corner. That's 12 buttons. So 12 buttons, two encoders should be pretty decent. Now the big question is, do I put like two mini joysticks, like a controller, mini joystick on the wheel, in case I want to navigate the menus with my wheel instead of clicking on the mouse and moving the mouse around? See, this is the car that, oh, we can rotate it. This is the car that I just drove. This is a crazy car. It was fun, though. There we go. Uh, so yeah, I had the real estate agent come here and show the house to some people, so hopefully there's an offer made and the house is sold, and then I gotta move somewheres. Yeah, I'm living in limbo, not knowing when and where I'm gonna go. But I just know that I gotta go. Eventually. I'm liking this game. It's not bad. I like playing against other people instead of AI, but the AI, most people behave like the AI. Okay, 5:10. What time is it? 15:10. Okay, so it's probably too late for me to do this one. Ooh, 30 minutes? Okay, can I get into this? Ooh, I can get it. Ooh, okay. Oh, this will be a quick race. I'm hoping. See, the camera is not, there's a delay in the camera. I'm not happy about that. Okay, there should be a confirmation or something here. There we go. Okay, let's practice a little bit. Oh, don't want that. Okay, well now I can't zoom out anymore. Okay, there we go. Got that working. Good. I didn't even look what track this is. What track is this? My first time on this track. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. This looks like Donington Park or something like that. That's why I was saying I need to learn as many tracks as I can. I'm not used to racing here. And why is there no HUD? Why did the HUD disappear on me? Okay, there we go. Got the HUD back. Okay, time to qualify. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't know this track. Oh, that's not gonna count. Darn it. Stupid penalties. Why is there only 2 people in the race? Weren't we 4 people in here?
Shuttergamer YT says. They are leaving before the match Magby. Shuttergamer YT says. Maybe.
Oh, no, 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 no. Well, hopefully I can beat this guy. What? Another penalty? Really? Okay, 20 seconds to go. Left the server. I don't know what happened to that guy. Okay. So maybe we'll be 3 racing. I think we're just 2 on the track. I don't see the third guy. Ooh, that was a hard crash. Ooh, my car got damaged. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. How do I get back to the pits? Do I have to go all the way around? Oh, that's so bad.
Shutter Gamer YT says, I'm rebuilding the Yao and stuck on last 2 1 echoes and I don't know if I must change the 4 echo crit DMG to crit rate because he is 29.9 rate and 239 DMG with no talents.
Okay, let me get back to the pits so I can read that, because his weapon is an attack, right? And you have 1-4 echo that's crit rate. The main echo's crit rate. And then you have another 4 cost echo that's crit damage. And you're saying he has too much crit damage? Okay, how do we get back to the pits? This is the first time I'm gonna pit. How do we do this? Oh, do I need to stop on the red square? Are they gonna fix my car? Do I need to click anything for them to fix? Oh, repairing. Okay.
Shutter Gamer YT says, yes, so I need 20 more crit rate to reach 50 crit rate.
Well, that's gonna happen when you, you need better, substats. You need more crit rate on your substats. Because if you put like 2 crit rates as 4 cost echoes, then your crit damage will go way down. So you'll be critting more often, but doing half the damage every time you do. Wow, this car got a lot of damage. Well, it's the first time that I use the pits, and it's pretty cool. And is that the other guy that's not racing with us? What? Penalty for crossing the line, really?
Jetter Gamer YT says. So last 2 echo I missed, I have to get 20 crit rate on off because my other 3 echoes got crit rate. Jetter Gamer YT says. As a sub stats.
Yeah. I can't read that at the moment, so I don't know what that means or says or... So I'll just ask. So are you saying that all of your echoes have substats and crit rate? And it still wasn't enough to get you to 50%?
Jetter Gamer YT says. No rush, you can read anytime you can.
No penalty. Damn, they're rough on the penalties. penalty. No. No. Shit. Well, the race is over, but I need to catch up on my laps, I guess. Because I was in the pits and therefore I'm down a lap. At least my car didn't get too much damage there. It's still drivable. No! That's a lot of penalties. I got a lot of penalties in this race. Ugh, that's too many penalties. What, did the camera just freeze there? I guess the camera just froze. Okay. Cameras are not working on this game when I'm streaming. That's a bummer. Okay, so last two Echo I missed. I have to get 20 crit on the because my other three Echoes got crit rate. Yep. So if you remember how I showed you to do the Echoes, just grab some new Echoes, level them up, and once you have something better than the one you already have, then you can delete the old one and recuperate all the materials. But yeah, you can get another 15%. I think it's like 15% crits on a sub roll. So that would give you another 30% if both of them give you 50%, 15%. But I don't know how much you're missing to get to... Oh, you're at 29.9? Are you looking at the right thing?
Shedder Gamer YT says, what do you recommend to farming the 1-to-1 echoes?
I would go in all attack as main stats. But are you looking at the right thing? Because are you looking at the echo rates or are you looking at your character rates? Because if you're looking in your echoes, that gives you your echo rates. And if you look at your character, sometimes a character has some bonuses. So it's not the same rate when you look at your character than when you're looking at your echoes. What the heck is this map? Look at it. I am not going to do that map. That is just crazy.
Shuttergamer
Um,
YT says, character overall stats is 29.9/239, missed 1-to-1 echoed and didn't got the crit DMG bonus from the talents.
now you're talking about crit rate, not crit damage bonuses. Yeah, and anything below 33.3 is not good. So you have like a 25% chance currently of crit rating him. That's not high enough.
Shuttergamer YT says, so I can reach 48 to 50 crit rate by 270 to 280 crit DMG.
Yeah, 50% would be nice.
Shuttergamer YT says, his talents gives crit DMG bonuses.
Okay. Yeah, because he can one-shot a lot of stuff. When you get your rotation in nicely there. Oh, I don't want to do Daytona. Hockenheim ain't bad. Nürburgring. Corniche I really hate. Spa I love. What? There's 12 people? Okay, let's refresh this because they're probably running currently. Yeah, they're running. Okay, let's do one more race. I don't know what flag this is. This looks like Italy. This looks like a Turkish person. So I'm playing against
Shuttergamer
Europeans.
YT says, it'll be back in 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna be on for another 20 some minutes. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot more people here. Hey, Pin. How are you?
Princess. Hellier.
I would have my cam on, but there's a delay. So I need to, when I'm playing this game, I need to move to the other streaming computer. How have you been? Haven't seen you in my streams for a very long time. Well, actually, maybe I could just put a picture of me.
Princess. RN, my volume is off cause I recently woke up and still in bed. It's around 6 a.m. Sleeps Media Live says. Okay, ill chat. Sheeps Media Live says. Long time no see you in my streams. Princess. I can get my headphones if you want IDM. Jeeps Media Live says. My cam is delayed, so no cam for now. Princess. Yeah, clearly. Princess. Oh, okay. Princess. Wait, how did I get a crown XD? Princess. It's pretty. Jeeps Media Live says. Got disqualified from that race, so I can type, LOL. Princess. OLP. Jeeps Media Live says. Crowns are for participating in chats, LOL. Princess. Oh, that's cool. Princess. YK, the last song was the VID I did. The song is super shy, not super shine. Laughing face. Jeeps Media Live says. I know, right? LOL. Jeeps Media Live says. I saw your ad, and I was like, perfect. Princess. Did you want to edit the comment or not? Jeeps Media Live says. Haven't seen it, but probably not. Princess. Thanks, I saw your short this morning of the firework music, it was really cool. Jeeps Media Live says. Oh, shy, not shine, lol, oh well, my hearing is going. Pin says. It's okay. Pin says. I just wasn't sure if I was meant to delete the comment XD. Jeeps Media Live says. Nah. Jeeps Media Live says. Just my bad hearing. Pin says. Cause I. Pin says. No like Jeeps Media Live says. Haha yitty. Jeeps Media Live says. I can edit it later, after my stream. Pin says. Okay, TYY. Pin says. It was just the other words that I was worried about XD. Jeeps Media Live says. So how you been otherwise? Pin says. Been okay I think. Pin says. IRL is going well. Jeeps Media Live says. Same here, sorta. Pin says. We even got a new horse XD. Jeeps Media Live says. Cool. Pin says. Oh yeah. Jeeps Media Live says. My cats are fully back to normal. Pin says. That's great. Jeeps Media Live says. But been so hot. 40 plus C old one just woke up from his nap and wants to go outside, lol. Pin says. Redele. Pin says. Wow. Princess. Here the weather is going ALR. Jeeps Media Live says. Also real estate agent came to visit with a client today, so who knows, I might be moving soon. Pin says. But we haven't had much rainy days, like some, but like the ground is green, but like the grass isn't really growing. Pin says. L. Pin says. L. Jeeps Media Live says. Rained and cold until mid-June, so we paying for it now. Pin says. Is that a good or bad thing? Pin says. About moving. Pin says. Oh. Jeeps Media Live says. Lost the deed to the house, so new owner put it for sale. Pin says. Shocked. Pin says. Oh, was it a rent property? Jeeps Media Live says. Nope, was mine, but too many debts. Jeeps Media Live says. Debts. Pin says. Adi. Pin says. I see. Jeeps Media Live says. So don't know when, don't know where it'll end up. Pin says. If it does sell, I hope you get a lot of money from the house. Jeeps Media Live says. I'm not longer the owner, it belongs to the bank, so I get no monies. Pin says. Welele. Princess. That would be scary. I hope things turn out okay. Sad face. Jeeps Media Live says. Fingers crossed. Princess. Yeah, sad face. Jeeps Media Live says. So, needed to enjoy myself a bit. Dreamed earlier than usual today. Jeeps Media Live says. Too hot to do anything else, but I got lots to do. Princess. Oh, sad face. I see, I see. Jeeps Media Live says. No longer playing Genshin, so someone gave me a steering wheel a few weeks back, trying to get into sim racing. Princess. It's okay and that was kind of them.
Those pieces.
Jeeps Media Live says. Well, now I'm hooked on a hobby that's more expensive, lol.
What to upgrade?
Jeeps Media Live says. Wheel is basically a toy, and I want to upgrade, lol. Princess. Oh. Jeeps Media Live says. Dang, that cam is lagging 15 minutes behind. Princess. Oh. Princess. It's okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is working. I don't know if you have your earpieces, but I can still type.
Cheats Media lives then. That game is demanding on my PC. Too much so. Incense. Oh. Incense. Ooh.
Yeah, the big boy wants to go out for a walk. Okay.
Cheats Media lives then. So I rearranged my studio lately. Cheats Media lives then. Little cat sleeping on my bed behind me. Incense. That's nice. Cheats Media lives then. Yeah, they both enjoy sleeping while I stream. Incense. Very neat satire. Incense. Incense. Shatter Gamer YT said. That. Incense. Animals are healing NGO. Incense. Welcome back, Helen.
Hey, welcome back, Sir Gamer. Yeah, my big cat wants to go outside now. And I got disqualified from that last race. Everybody kept bumping into me, and I'm the one that got penalties, and I got disqualified for getting too many penalties.
Hello, Pin.
And Pin doesn't have her earphones, so she can only type. She can't hear me.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah, that game is way too demanding. As soon as I stopped the game, my camera stopped lagging. So it's really a PC resources for that game that's too demanding.
Jeeps Media lives there. I love my cat. Shutter Gamer YG says, most people live in night. Princess. Yeah. Jeeps Media lives there. Well, this one wants to go out, so I guess it's time to end this stream and make some dinner. Thank you both for stopping by. Hope to see you more often. Winky face. Princess. Alright. Shutter Gamer YG says. Alright. Shutter Gamer YG says. Have a great time with them. Princess. And you're welcome. Nice seeing you guys. Jeeps Media lives there. Bye for now. He'll be back later. Shutter Gamer YG says. Sure, buddy. Princess. Sayou. Shutter Gamer YG says.